I see you dancing, I'm like, hola, 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 hola. With your move fancy, make me wanna hola, 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 hola. I got your attention, spending that moolah, 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 moolah. I'm a drop popping, pocket, swola, 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 swola. Swola, 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 swola. Swola, 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 swola. When I see you dancing, I'm like, hola, 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 hola. With your move fancy, make me wanna hola, 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 hola. I got your attention, spending that moolah, 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 moolah. I'm a drop popping, pocket, swola, 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 swola. I got your attention, spending that moolah, 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 moolah. I'm a drop popping, pocket, swola, 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 swola. Swola, 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 swola. Swola, 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 swola. Swola, 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 swola. Swola, 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 swola.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to LHYNX Gaming Division. I am your host, Aoife. Alongside with me is Mahedrian. He will be helping set up and, do all the game shtick that we all know and love. It's a Sunday. Hope you guys got your daily dose of Jesus, or weekly dose of Jesus, actually. And apparently we're playing ahead of the game, and we're getting right literally immediately into it. So that's cool. Exclamation point Discord and chat. We're having Prevail versus Delamore. Delamore pretty high up in the game. But Prevail seems like it's gonna be a little bit of a challenge for them. So we're gonna see what happens with that.
Yeah.
With that, the bands. Yeah. Okay, let's take a look here. Let me get my shit together. Okay, Prevail.
Fear controls
Yumi,
them.
Darius, learning from Delamore from their past couple games. Their top laner, Darius, is he there today? He's not. Why are they banning Darius if he's not there today? Okay. But Yumi's a solid ban. And, Kang. And, looks like Delamore's banning Rumble, classic. Gragas is pretty optimal, to be honest, for a good composition. You can really pull off some wild shit with Gragas. So, Soraka, literally Yumi, but like before Cat came to existence. What's so interesting about this game, ladies and gentlemen, is that these teams have like hardcore players. This is gonna be an actual game, like coordination, badassery. We're gonna see stuff happen. Like both teams have members over platinum. If I may say, the most sought after player, or not sought after, but the most important player probably to watch is Warright. This man is literally Masters. So, unless he's here to meme a bit, he's here to play. So Prevail, picking Echo, Lucian, Nami. Echo's pretty strong in the jungle. Lucian, an excellent ADC alongside Nami, a very, very, very good combination. If not Misfortune, then you pick Lucian to abuse the passive, and Nami is one of the most dangerous supports out there, dishing out tons of damage as well as healing and protecting her team. Kassadin, possible lock-in. But we got a Senna and Jinx combo in the bot lane. They're gonna go for some poke, which is very strange because Lucian is the Pokemeister, especially with Nami. But maybe they're gonna wait for a Senna E to capture that Lucian and punish him for that with another Jinx snare. And Kassadin is the pick for mid. Looks like they're gonna be trying for a late game comp because Kassadin and Senna, very late game oriented heroes or champions.
End of the line.
And we got Graves ban, so they're trying to eliminate Graves jungle, and yeah, it's a pretty good ban. Graves can. The important thing about Graves is that he can terminate the jungle, and whenever you have a champion that can dish out enough damage like that, you're gonna expect him to gank quite frequently. And he scales with items like no other man. Caitlyn banned, so that's strange, unless they're assuming Lucian's going mid. I don't think Dream's the mid laner, if I'm not mistaken. But nevertheless, solid ban. Nami and Caitlyn still a strong composition, so if they ever want to switch gears to Lucian in the mid lane or in the top lane, remember, ladies and gentlemen, Lucian is a very good champion in any of the laning zones because of just his ability to bully and to expose weaknesses on the enemy team. And we got a Sylas ban. Need I say anything about Sylas? I hate him. He's annoying. But as for Club de l'Amour, they banned nothing for their well, it's their fourth, but their basically fifth ban was basically nothing, which is interesting. I guess they just didn't really want to have anything excluded from them in their second go around on picks. So I was right. Lucian is the ADC, so Caitlyn a little bit of a strange ban, but Nunu, formidable in the jungle, similar to Graves, where he just dominates the jungle and just goes for ganks constantly. Gnar, a very safe top laner to pick, and an Aatrox into a Gnar. That is interesting. Gnar, usually the champion that in the top lane, you kind of just poke people down like a madman. But nonetheless, we got a final pick of Viego in the jungle from the Club de l'Amour. Solid champion, annoying, just like Nunu. Seems like we're going to be watching a very annoying game for both of these players, but annoying for them, it means entertaining for us, because we're going to watch people slap each other around with sonars and abilities and spells and witchcraft and whatnot. So, as both teams are choosing their loadout and the lovely stream delay, or literally in-game delay that we have to suffer, but including the stream delay for y'all. So, for y'all, it's 6 minutes, basically. Or no, 3 minutes, but for us, it's 6 minutes of a delay, basically. I think. No, it's the opposite. My bad. So 6 minutes for y'all, 3 minutes for us, but that's okay. That gives you plenty of time to hang out with me. So, Prevail has 3 new players. I think Pacer, Dream, and Winger. Because I, yeah, because they don't have Phoenix today, and I know Cyrus is. I know Cyrus. She plays very well as a support, but I've never seen her play OT Prevail. So this is actually a whole new roster change for Prevail, so that makes it extremely difficult for De La Moore to use any prior knowledge against them with the exception of Warright. Probably drop it down to the ADC role because of Pacer. No problems there. But it's going to be one hell of a fight in the bot lane. Again, ladies and gentlemen, you're watching this on LHYNX. God dang it. Don't hit me, Mahedrian. Gaming Division. Exclamation Discord in the chat pulls up our Discord. You can view the teams, you can view the content, you can sign up your own team if you have a community in Discord, and be a part of these wonderful experiences with me and Mahedrian. Sadly, you'll have to suffer with me. I was gonna have a co-host, but he thought he had to tend to his flock. It's okay. I love you, Kvechi. I hope you're watching at least. Okay, he's playing fucking Valorant. Alright, I'm gonna lose my mind. So, 30 seconds. I had a great day. I slept in. I needed that. Almost was late to this because I was napping a little bit, but then my common sense came to a realization like, oh fuck, I'm gonna be late for this. And I looked at my phone, it was 9 o'clock. I was like, I'm gonna be late to this. And I literally jumped out of bed, slapped myself across the face, and sobered up, ready to get into this fight. Oh my god, we're back in action. 3 minutes into the game. 1 to 2. It looks like I was right. Jungler getting into the fray. But it seems like I don't know what happened, but top lane got a little bit of advantage there, which is interesting because Nara is usually pretty good against Aatrox. Avocado in chat saying I have 2 brain cells. Good banter. So far, a pretty steady game for the mid and bottom lane. Looks like Echo though. Echo got the kill in the jungle. I assume he killed the Viego, which gave him double buffs, which is very bad. Oh, what a good flash from MS Deathwind onto that Gnar, getting that. Jeez, was it kill number 2 in the top lane? That's not good. Aatrox getting big is scary. Pretty much any champion in the top lane getting scary. Ooh, good gank from the Nunu, taking down that. Oh, what is it gonna be? Ooh. Oh my god, he almost was a 1-for-1. Wingor getting out of it barely alive, but managed to get out. Slowness in the bot lane. Oh, we got TP. Aatrox trying to get in, but Dream should probably get out of there. Okay, well, you know, he probably thought it was the Cassadin TP, but the Cassadin already uses TP prior. So maybe they got a little bit confused, like communication possibly. But there we go. Aatrox level 6 already. That is not good for Gnar. Gnar's gonna have a terrible time. But that's okay. Mid's doing fine. 2-1, 32 farm. Bot lane's doing excellent. Warright already 40 CS. That's 17 over Daylight. Bottom main. Oh my gosh. Mid lane and jungler just telling this jungler to go back to sleep. Oh, and we got a flop. Oh! That's why Gnar is scary. Gnar and his little form, he's just a little range character that likes to throw boomerangs and stuff, but when he gets enough rage, he turns into a big old looking guy, throws rock into bonus health, and that bonus health helps save his life from that dive from the Aatrox. Interesting that Aatrox even bothered to dive. He was so ahead of the game, he really didn't even need to risk it. But since he did, he gave a bounty to Gnar, putting him back into the game. As for items though, a little bit skewed over towards Team Delamore since they've had a few backs on their side. Dream is just this poor jungler, man, not getting a break. 3rd death. Fuck this Nunu. Granted, Nunu not getting all the kills, offering them up to his team like a proper jungler. At least not an assassin jungler. He's more of a supportive jungler. Going tank with that Ember's cloak, I think that's what it's called, Ember's thing. Nevertheless, good plays from Prevail's jungle, giving Delamore a run for their money. Nearly 2k gold differentiation, I think that's a word, difference in favor of Team Prevail. Most likely because of the mid and the jungler, so they're going to be up on items compared to the other side. Ooh, good ult from that Lucian, but that snare kept him out of the fight. We're going to go for a counter gank. Cyrus having to use that flash. Get up, safety. Ooh, shoot, good lord. Okay, see, this is what I was talking about, Gnar. Just the bullying and then being able to get back into it, turning the big Gnar, getting that rock on such a short cooldown, able to clear off those minion waves. Looks like they're about to tussle. Good leap, getting out of that possible knockback into the center from that Aatrox. Still had his ult, probably could have still fought that in my opinion. Turning back the small Gnar versus an Aatrox is really not the worst thing ever. But for right now, little Gnar is just farming up. Got that phage going. Just a little bit of items underneath this Aatrox, but nothing too scary. Bot lane, pretty stagnant right now. No real problems. We're right out farming, but that's okay. Things calm down on the Rift. Nunu's like, I'm not gonna pick up this Viego anymore. But he probably should. Alright, no, that Daylight's all alone from a recent ward, but Daylight tossing out that snare, keeping him safe. Flash down on the Lucian. Upsetting. Daylight didn't even need to use his heal, but he probably should have, because then he got completely annihilated from that Echo gank. Echo trying to take down Grasso, but that stealth kept him from sticking onto him. Not to mention tower. Dream getting the revengeance brought on by the Viego and Kassadin in a jungle. Kassadin really able to capitalize on rotating and roaming around once he hits level 6, using that little teleport that he has, having it up pretty much every 5 seconds really improves your mobility. Bot lane losing a few shells from those recent events. Alright, going in for another gank, and the ultimate cleans it up in the bot lane. Don't know really why Daylight. Daylight. Oh my gosh, that's a tongue twister right there. Daylight went on under the tower for that, knowing the dive potential from Lucian. But I digress. That kill on that Nunu gave Delamore that Rift Scuttle that they really actually needed to get gold back into this game. 3 gold deficit, turning down to just under 2. Flash from Viego with the burn from the smite, as well as the red buff. Take down Gnar. Running away because they're pretty low on health, having used their ults. The Echo coming over to back him up. Giving Nunu ample time to invade the jungle, so this Viego might feel good about getting those tower shells, but once he goes to that bot lane jungle, which he is going to right now, he's going to be in for literally nothing. So he's probably just going to go down and see if there's a gank down bot side, possibly. That's what I do. Nunu doing Nunu things. Echo using the rocket, check the bushes. Doesn't believe, I think he didn't even see the Aatrox. That's upsetting. Viego feeling a little under the weather now. His entire jungle is gone. Alright. Oh, got the Gale Force, trying to clean up on the enemy ADC, but not quite. Viego coming down for the gank. Ooh, wait, how did that ult not hit the Viego? Oh my god. Oh! Pumping out the damage on Prevail, returning back to that 3 gold split from both teams. Oh, okay. Gnar popping off. That's kind of what I do on Gnar. I love playing Gnar in the top lane, and I just kind of like literally throw everything out. He was probably hoping to get a CC on that Kassadin against the tower. Probably follow up with a Q and E combo as well as a leap, and then you call it a day because that's most likely enough damage. Bot lane getting a lot of tower shells right now. Huge minion wave, looking for another bully moment for the bot lane, but 2v2 using that Lucian Cole to take down the minion wave to keep on pushing, possibly to get the first tower gold. Ooh, Aatrox abusing this Gnar, punishing him for having already used his leap, because he didn't get that knock, or he used it offensively instead of defensively. Would have possibly looked to save that for the next time, but lessons learned. Counter wards going on in the bot lane. Echo looking to clean up, lots of damage. Great combination there from Winger's side, trying to deny any retreat. Going through the wall. Well, now he's basically lost it because there's no way he's going to catch up to that Aatrox. Nunu trying to punish down his casted. Level 8. Doesn't quite do the trick. Oh, and he gets out. But the Gnar, takes the tower, or takes the cannon shot from the Jinx. That was kind of funny. Good dive from Delamore. Dash from Winger, having to pop his ult, but no mana So Aatrox, the movement speed, because he only has tier 1 boots. Well, Aatrox is just fast. Oh my gosh. Oh! That's not good. 3-man on that Echo, able to collapse, get another kill. This is a very kill-heavy game. And ladies and gentlemen, sadly we do not have the capabilities that Riot has of being able to control which patch we're on. So we are on the latest patch. And if you are not familiar, the new patch came out, I think, the beginning of this week. They introduced new dragons, a bunch of new items. So if it seems unfamiliar to me, please excuse me, but we do have one of the first new drakes having gone over to Team Prevail. That's the Chrono Drake. Gives you a little bit of attack speed and cooldown. And that's pretty good for pretty much anybody. Usually ADC, junglers, the sorts, supports, and mages don't really care too much for it. But a little bit of everything's always good. But that means, what Drake is it now? Don't really know what the current Drake is going to be. Probably. Oh, is it Earth Drake? I feel it's Earth Drake. It is Earth Drake. Okay. Bot and top swapped, having the bot lane tower gone. But trying to take advantage of early take on the bot tower, getting some safe farm up in the top lane, a common strategy in high elo. Nar saying fuck you to the Aatrox. I would do the same. This Aatrox has been popping off this game. But still a little bit of a lead for Team Prevail. You gotta make sure that their team fight's good enough because it doesn't look like they're gonna be getting away with the cheap win. Aatrox cut out! Zoned out by the Gnar, keeping him stayed put in that bush. And literally everybody in the entire universe came down. Echo fighting himself without mana again. He has to try to escape this Kassadin, but Kassadin level 12 has a much shorter cooldown on his R and able to catch up to that Echo with no problem. That kill on Aatrox, able to give more access to Team Prevail for that rift, and it seems like they got that. Daylight having to use flash to get over that wall into the red buff. And ult, seeing if they could try to steal, but not quite, didn't do the trick, but that's okay. Daylight didn't die, so still alive. Behind on levels though, 2 levels behind versus that enemy ADC. Shows you that farm is very important for ADCs. 163 for Lucian, only 100 for Daylight. Not super great, especially when he's 4-0 and 0-3. Those dives from Lucian are very devastating. If I dare to assume, we're right, being a top laner must have quite a few experiences with Lucian in the bot lane, or Lucian in the top lane, so he's able to transfer that over to the bot lane. All he has to do is just put a dash of support on there. Blue team turret down. Prevail losing their first tower. Got a teleport coming in. Denial from Nunu. Trying to secure that Earth Drake, and they do! As well as getting 2, 3, 4 kills. Team Prevail decimating in the jungle. That was very. I was for sure thinking Thalamore was gonna win that fight because they were stuck in the pit. But Nunu, that ultimate denial is just huge, giving Team Prevail enough time to be able to group up and basically coordinate the attack. A heavy push down mid, punishing that fight earlier, so they're able to take down 2 towers, secure Drake, and as well as cleaning up the jungle as they're making their way out. Pat 420 on the Drake, just saying. Looking like they're trying to get a little greedy with it. Flash from the Diego, trying to take down his Echo. Woo! Full combo. Ultimate coming from the Echo, but separating from his team, but baiting it in for that Viego. Ooh, that Kassadin. Not good for him to be out of mana, but he did gain chunk ton, but a great ultimate from that Gnar, snaring both the support and ADC against the wall. 1v1 Lucian and Aatrox now, but Aatrox knowing that he can't win this fight, but he's gonna go try for it anyways. Gonna be entirely betrayed by his team, being ganked from that Nunu from behind with the snowball of fucking Nazareth. Holy shit, that thing was huge. Giving Team Prevail a third tower after that capture on the Drake. A lot of gold going over to Prevail after recent events. 8k difference now. That was literally a I think at least a 5k gold increase from that dragon fight. That is crazy. Gnar, knowing he's completely safe because he's Gnar. Having known that the Jinx was in the jungle and the Viego is in the top lane jungle, he knew that he didn't really have to run back. He was in the clear. Only gank that he can get was coming down from mid, down river, and the likelihood of that is negatory. Wow, Team Prevail going for a Baron. No vision from Delamore, and they're popping up everything. Knowing that they destroyed that ward, it basically gives themselves away. Oh! Okay, well now they know that they're taking out the Drake. Ultimate come from the Senna, and Jinx going through the wall, but Nunu able to secure it. Aatrox all alone, but able to dash out. Guard taking down the Viego. Nunu taking down the Jinx. Is this it? It's a 3v5 scenario. They're able to push down mid hard. They do not have cannon or empowered cannon creeps, but they do have Baron buff, and that should be enough to at least get inhibitor. Echo decimating the Aatrox, even with that lead from earlier, but Nash's Tooth is a very powerful item to build when you're ahead. With bonus AP, devastating, as well as the additional attack speed. Really proven to be a force to be reckoned with. Now they got a mid inhibitor. Excellent job from Team Prevail, and are going to get a top tower claim on that. Gnar saving that demolish for the next tower potentially, as the rest of the Team Prevail goes up to meet him, setting up some possible ganks in the jungle. Oh, Echo, wow. Not a good time for him to go all in like that without his ultimate. He probably thought he did, maybe. But are they going to get the tower for that? Grasso having disconnected from the game. Do we see a pause? No? No pause? If they call for a pause, they can definitely pause. That would be their timeout. Oh, never mind. Yeah. Oh, wait. You're delayed. You're delayed. Never mind, you can't pause. Only they can pause. So yeah, we don't have. Okay, for y'all, ladies and gentlemen, you should probably text them in that. Just a heads up. Okay, so what happened was that since we have a spectate delay, because Riot doesn't like local people or like local groups like us hosting tournaments because they're bullies, we have a stream delay, and what we're seeing is 3 minutes in the past. So that's why I mentioned earlier 6 minutes, but I'll pause on that for right now. But Aatrox getting taken down by the Lucian. A lot of burst damage from this Team Prevail. Gnar literally able to go all in because you know he has ultimate, slamming Viego against the wall, giving another kill. Lucian going all in, but not quite getting enough damage. But that snare from... Ooh! That was just dirty what just happened. A beautiful snare and the stun from Nunu, or not Nunu, from Nami. Gave them a quick kill on the Jinx, but that gave Cassid an ample time to regroup and then flash over the wall with an added R. Call out the day for Prevail's ADC, but Echo kind of just saying, go to sleep to whoever just died there, Senna. Aatrox giving it the last hurrah, trying to take down that support, but that movement speed buff from Nami making it very difficult to catch up to her. And what an excellent game from Delamore. and from Prevail. Prevail. I think if I'm not mistaken, technically, Delamore is undefeated in League for literally all their games. Well, technically, uh, but so that was game one. What an excellent run for Prevail. A 12k gold difference. All of the Drakes in the world, one Rift, and then just taking out their entire base. You just gotta exit Mahedrian. Just exit. Yeah. And since you had joined in the middle, the lobby's closed, so it doesn't have anything to go back to for you. So, intermission time. That was an excellent game from Prevail. Prevail one game up over Delamore, meaning Delamore has to win this one in order to win the match for tonight. Prevail just needs one more W to call it a day. What a game. But we are going to go into a quick intermission. Grab your beer, grab your popcorn. We're in for a hell of a game two, and I hope to see y'all there.
You said the same thing I told ya. My eyes are clear, there's no secret. I wanna know, was it serious? I need it clear, my best friend. Isn't easy to show with the weight of the world on my shoulders. I know I told you, it's the best light I know. It's not a game that I am playing, my love. Trying to hold my feeling, I don't know what's right. I'll find the best way, I think that I might. I know you made it in the nick of time. I'm calling on you. I think we're made of something. I wanna find a new keeper. I like the way it's mysterious. I think I found my own way. Isn't easy to show with the weight of the world on my shoulders. I know I told you, it's the best light I know. It's not a game that I am playing, my love. Trying to hold my feeling, I don't know what's right. I'll find the best way, I think that I might. I know you made it in the nick of time. I'm calling on you. I think we're made of something. I think we're made of something.
And we're back. Back again. It's like we're Backstreet Boys, but I don't know any of the lyrics. So I'm here. Tifa in the club. They start the game. Okay, okay. I wanted to do a whole nice little intro, but it's okay. We're quite literally getting right back into the action. Uh So, the teams are really hyper active with wanting to get into the game. They're really ready to fight, honest to God. So, back in it again. Same bands from Delamore. We've swapped sides on the swapped sides on the screen. My bad. Team Prevail, same bands, Yumi, Darius, nothing really new there, but a little bit of adaptation for Delamore, having to respect the enemy team this time. With the Lucian ban as well as the Rumble. Echo too, they really don't like that last game on either team's side. Cassidon ban trying to take down that mid to late game carry mode, because that's dangerous. They don't, and which is surprising because Team Prevail had a lot of ward coverage last game. Like they did not have any room to, or Team Delamore did not have any room to roam around without Prevail's knowing, and that's mainly because supports really have to capitalize on ward coverage and trying to destroy wards and all that. It's very difficult for a support in these days. Going for our first pick on Leona, snag that very easy to use support, and also protecting from counter picks from the top and mid lane, especially jungle. Jungle is very difficult for Delamore last game. Victor in the mid lane, another incredibly safe pick. Probably one of my favorite champions in the mid lane, but he is very difficult to use. And Cyrus able to get that Soraka pick in there. Interesting. I guess they're not going to go for the Nami play at all here. Nami, usually a very good champion, honestly. But I guess they don't want to do that against the Leona because of Leona's all-in potential. We're going to get in the mid lane. A Yone, a classic pick in the mid lane. I freaking hate that champion with every burning passion in my heart. Daylight doing exactly what we thought, picking the champion that definitely goes all in. Oh, still, Tristana goes all in too. So Leona and Tristana are going to be like, and then slam their foreheads against the other team and say, I'm stronger, so you lose. It's like Mundo, but like for the bot lane. Very dangerous composition from Team Delamore. Leona and Tristana, very difficult to play against, really. Alright. Pulling out the Kasai. The Kasai. It's not Kasai. It's Kaisa. But I like saying Kasai.
Fear the shadows.
It's funny.
Fear controls them.
The Kane ban from Team Prevail again. Nunu, oh my god. Okay. Delamore really didn't like last game's competition at all.
End of the line.
Pretty much all the same bans from Prevail, with the exception of Casted ban. I can't remember what the other ban was from them from the last game off the top of my head, but pretty much the same exact bans from before. To a fault, honestly. Fiora banned in the top lane, meaning that they're probably going to go for a really passive top lane. Probably an Ornn or perhaps even a Nasus. I'm suspecting a Renekton pick from Prevail. Just trying to get that pressure still back up into top lane. Rek'Sai in the jungle. I have not seen Rek'Sai in a hot minute. I don't even know if they buffed or nerfed him lately. Rek'Sai is a very mobile champion, able to burrow tunnels and go under structures and all that, as well as have an extended range whenever you burrow underground for vision, but you can't be able to see, but you can be able to see movements. So interesting pick. I've not seen a Rek'Sai in literally years. And a Fiddle Diddle Sticks. Basically gonna power farm jungle to level 6 and gank everybody ever out of existence. So he's picking the top lane. We're going aggressive. Looks like we're going aggressive with a Mordekaiser pick. That is... Oh, no, back to Aatrox. Okay, they felt comfortable going back to Aatrox. Wow. So they are going to stay aggressive in the top lane. And to fight off that is Camille. Camille, a pretty good duelist for Aatrox. As long as they can be able to use their E to counter that Aatrox pull in, but that's a lot of CC, so Camille needs to really look out for any CC chaining on Aatrox's side. Both teams look very balanced in regards to AP to AD ratio for the most part. A little bit lacking in Delamore's side, Fiddle only being the real only AP champion on their team, while Team Prevail has a nice healthy balance, but they do lack a little bit of the tankiness that Delamore is going to bring to the table. Dude, I don't really know. I really like Delamore's composition. Very team fight oriented, like extremely Fiddle, insane, and team fights Yone and Leona, great setups for amazing combinations on either side. While Team Prevail really just is like gotta survive and just rely on dodging. And they're pretty surgical with their kills on all their champions. So now we have a 3-minute delay. Man, maybe I could finally talk to y'all, huh? Golly, we just been in the action all day. So how are y'all doing? Like, I'm doing excellent. I think I already told you had some good sleep for this Sunday. Ate some lasagna, you know? Homemade lasagna, dude. Oh my God, it was so freaking good. Leftovers for dinner or lunch tomorrow at work. I'm so stoked for it. It's kind of depressing when your most anticipated part of your workday is lunch. So kind of sad, but that's okay. The score is so far Prevail up 1 game over Delamore. Pretty good start for Prevail, especially against the undefeated Delamore team. Yet again, folks, this is a high elo game. Like, both teams are platinum, diamond, master material here. Like, they're bringing their A game. Nevertheless, I really don't know who's going to win this next one. It looks like Delamore's trying to get their act together with these picks. I'm assuming they're going to be going for a lot of roams and just really not ignore the side lanes and just try to get some team fights going, force some fights in the jungle perhaps, just to take advantage of these champions with their team fight potential. So once they hit level 6, it's gonna be difficult. Jungle. Then the jungle, the mighty jungle. The lion sleeps tonight. Oh, Mahedrian asked, is it called the jungle or the forest? Honest to God, it does look like a forest. Like, if you look at the picture on the screen here, yeah, you kind of see, you know, some evergreen trees littered throughout everywhere on the screen with a river. It looks basically like Canada. That looks literally just Canada. That's just then Summer's Rift is in Canada the whole time. But it's called the jungle. So we're in the game. Once we load in. So that's cool. Oh my gosh. Now we can see the skins as we load in. Okay, I like almost every single skin here. Like literally all the skins that are pretty cool here. So there's no skins to win on this game. It looks pretty even with the skins on skin front. Game 2. Delamore versus Prevail. Prevail up 1 on Team Delamore. Delamore has to get a win. Tie it up. Move it to game 3.
Welcome
A lot of
to
GFs,
Summer's Rift.
or not GFs, GLs, HFs, FAs in the chat.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Classic, stare down the river, make sure nobody does anything corny. All is quiet on the rift. Fiddle able to solo the jungle, really, not needing any of the bot lane or top lane's help, depending on which side they're going. Mahedrian asked, when does the game actually start? Basically 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Minions have spawned.
See, minions spawn about 1 minute in. Mahedrian asking all the questions. So the reason why the game doesn't start like at 0-0 is because early invades into the jungle. And so the minions don't spawn till 104, 105. And the jungle camps don't spawn until 1 minute and 30 seconds. And usually the bot lane or the top lane, depending on when the jungler starts, assists the jungler with getting the camp while the minions are running into the lane, so that the jungler doesn't take a lot of damage. A little bit of a brawl going on in the mid lane. Yone slapping up Winginator, using that early game pressure. Yep. Mahedrian asked, so they can fight like right away. Yep, they can. There's no like barrier to entry, kind of like in Valorant. Wingator punishing that Yone. Surprisingly, not taking as much damage as I thought, but wow. I might start getting into Victor again. Victor's looking like a champion and a half. Using that ghost. Oh, he should really go. Okay, forcing a flash, but flashes himself, getting down that Yone. First blood going over to Prevail. Not a good start for Delamore, but hopefully they can make it comeback. Make it their comeback song. Top lane, very good champion versus Camille in my opinion. Aatrox is a strong pick. Very interesting choice to picking Camille, but if they're comfortable with it, they're comfortable with it. Good Q on Camille, slapping around some damage. Wow. I'm getting a flashback. Ooh, forcing a flash, knowing that Yone does not have flash of his own. Ooh, cleanup. Oh my gosh, what the heck is happening? Aatrox popping that TP, able to kill that Victor. Daylight, bot lane coming in for the cleanup and forcing an even 2-2. Good comeback from Delamore. That is one very strong thing to know as a top laner. When do you use teleport? And that is a great example right there. To counter a collapse that was done on the mid lane. The Yone able to buy enough time for the Aatrox to TP in and get a nice, easy double kill in the bot lane. Top lane like, oh jeez, here we go again. Yone going to the top side, make sure he gets that farm up there. No wasted CS going on. Aatrox going down the mid, doing the same thing. Maybe a lane swap, because they both have TP, but I don't know how it is with the runes, because I would have a lot of AP resist runes against this team. Ooh, missed Q from Cat. Able to get one stab off, but Camille shield able to absorb it, basically. Yeah, this is why I hate Yone. He slaps you around for free, and minions kind of don't punish him for that. And there you go. Oh, getting a gank from the Rex side, but not quite doing the trick, sadly. Ooh, hammer shot, but the shield absorbed it again. Oh! An ignite! Oh! But Victor able to come in and save the day. Gets the kill off. Giving Victor all these kills seems to be the play from Prevail, because Victor, his passive, he gains basically components to empower his abilities, and for every kill he gets, I believe, 16 or 8, and you only need, I think, 50 to be able to complete an upgrade, and he's getting quite a lot. Rek'Sai facing off the Aatrox in there. He's able to get out with the burrow. Oh, not getting the E off, and they have to step off because you can see the Fiddlestick coming back in. Counter gank. Ooh, Fiddlestick missing the fear, but able to get, or not the fear, but silence. Victor coming in from downtown. Aatrox getting the kill off. Very sad for Prevail. And 4-3, slight gold lead for Team Delamore. Exactly what they needed. Victor respecting the Aatrox. Oh, Aatrox popping up that ultimate. That snare? Oh, not quite getting it. That stun did not give it that last tower shot that Victor needed. Wow, he was not level 6 yet. That is upsetting. Aatrox 4-0, a formidable champion right now. Getting that shutdown on Victor, which is insanely important. All the gold going to this Aatrox right now. Bot lane, snooze fest. Just basically Farmapalooza down in the bot lane. Oh? I'm surprised Camille didn't capitalize on that dash back from Yone. A lot of pings coming from the bot lane, knowing that the Rek'Sai is down there. Bot lane, they really can't fall behind right now. They're a little bit Team Delamore's a little bit ahead. 1k gold and some change, but they can't lose it. Silence come from Cyrus saying, heck no, you're gonna get a delayed back. Yeah, Leona basically, oh, Leona is gonna go back, not gonna stay there. Oh, it looks like they're gonna get a gank off on this Leona, but the Aatrox is there to clean it up. Winger using the flash, hopefully trying to clean up, but not quite. E was not off cooldown. And Victor getting another kill. Very, very ungood for Prevail, letting this Aatrox get all these kills. And especially against a team that team fights in CC, so Aatrox can really just surgically kill people while the rest of the team just CCs the other down. So Aatrox can get out scot-free, just cannot get caught out like last game. Team Delamore taking advantage of this lead, able to take down the Drake, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Ultimate coming from the Camille, a knockback, who's gonna get the kill? Oh, Camille! Oh my god, that was intense. Camille able to kill the Yone. Yone not having a really good game, to be honest. Neither is the Victor. Both mid lanes not having a lot of fun. Aatrox 5-0. Pretty sure he's sitting on at least 2k gold right now. Maybe a little less, probably about 1500. Got this back. Oh! Oh, he's looking for possibly gank in a bot lane? No, not quite. Just warding up. Making sure that he's not open to suggestions for Prevail. That lane swap being very important, keeping this Victor from going too crazy. All is quiet on the Rift for now. No invasions, everyone's just farming up. Nothing real special happening. 1.5k gold lead for Delamore. They gotta keep this up in order to extend that lead so they can get another W, tie it up, make it 1-1. Makes it go into game 3. Fiddle, I haven't seen him much in play. He does have 4 assists though, but that's just basically because he kind of like swung his stick arm and said, hey, I did a little damage. Get the kill, please. Assists, very important for both junglers and supports because they don't really get all that much besides a little bit of assistance from items, and well, for the jungler he gets the jungle, but having assists really bumps up the potential to be able to get a gold lead and your items much quicker than your opponent. Interesting with that swap lanes, but it was much needed. Yone just not having a really good time, to be honest. Does have 1 kill, but that Camille is very formidable. A very good 1v1 champion, especially versus Yone, who himself is a pretty good 1v1 champion. They spotted Camille trying to go down to the Rift, but denied because the Aatrox is roaming. Aatrox looking to come in for a gank on the Camille. Triple gank, but there is a ward in that riverside, so Camille able to see what they were up to and pulled right back out. But it looks like they're gonna try to use the Rift on the top lane. 3 tower shells left in the top lane, so this Rift pulls through. That's gonna be a down tower, and that Camille has to get the actual heck out of there. Oh, wait, I guess it doesn't quite get it all completely, but Aatrox zoning out the Camille, keeping her from going in. Oh, are they gonna actually go for a play? Camille is up a level over this Aatrox, but oh, they spotted the Victor, so they're not gonna try to go for the kill on the Camille. Tower shells going over to Delamore, further increasing their gold lead. And quite much so for the Aatrox, because now he's got his Gore Drinker, and that is a deadly item to have early on in this game. To be able to have a Gore Drinker this early as an Aatrox is very difficult. So this Aatrox is going to go for a lot of team fight. He's going to say, hey guys, let's group up, let's force them together, because I can be able to take them down and survive a majority of this damage with the Gore Drinker. Looking for a gank in the mid lane, not quite getting it. 4 people down in the bot lane. Grass are taking down the ward, so they could get the jump on them. They do know that they have the ward pressure on the bot lane, so I don't know why they aren't looking around. A lot of wasted time for them. Giving ample time for a gank in the mid lane. Yone going down to the Rek'Sai. Rek'Sai getting his first kill of the game. Wow, they are committed to this gank in the bot lane. But bot lane too clever to let them get this kill, so they're gonna just give up a few tower shells to the bot lane. Nothing too bad, but that is more gold lead towards the bot lane. And that's really not what they need right now. Tristana able to take down a lot of turrets with that charge shot. Rek'Sai not in a good situation. Oh, cancel on the back and forcing the flash. Is Aatrox gonna go for anything? No, he's not? Okay. He is not. Rune situation. Pretty standard. Looks like that pushback on the Rek'Sai forces another Drake over to Delamore's side. They are really popping off with these picks. And ladies and gentlemen, again, we're on the latest patch. So that means we're in the latest and greatest of League. Also the worst as well, because League doesn't really like to look for bugs. But right now it's Hextech Drake. So the Hextech Drake from the last time, if you get a kill on the Drake, it gives you attack speed and cooldown reduction. but it also unlocks the Hex Gates, and there are 2 Hex Gates located inside the base on both teams. Help you teleport over into the Wolf Camp, respectively, on both sides, and right behind the Red Buff Camp as well. And then there are 2 Hex Tech Gates behind the Rift and behind, or right in front of the Blue Buff. So, and it can go to the opposite side of the jungle. So you can see a lot more pressure. And speaking of pressure, Aatrox finally going down to the Camille, getting that 8,000 gold bounty, and basically tying up the gold differential. That Aatrox, man, he's playing very risky. He really does not need to be all in. He can play safe and just wait for team fights. Really. Just get the towers, force a fight down center, and really Delamore could capitalize on it with Leona and Yone. That combination is very deadly. But nevertheless, we're checking out the gold differential here. Aatrox, Camille, same amount of gold. That shutdown brought Camille back into it, as well as that CS lead from all those Aatrox ganks, making it even. Bot lane, pretty even on gold, a little bit up on Kassadin, but oh, Camille just getting absolutely shredded up in the top lane, but that also means heckin' ganks on the bot lane. Rek'Sai not quite able to capitalize it. Yone trying to pop that ult, not getting that Soraka. Bot lane not dealing quite enough damage to punish that situation. Popping the shield bow on the Yone. Another TP from Delamore. The Aatrox going again. That silence able to save up some time, forcing a more elongated all-in. But Victor coming in for the old Flash R, killing down the Aatrox tower, helping take down Tristana. Gold going over to Camille, and that is an impressive counter gank, or counter engage really, from Prevail. Again, evening up the game in regards to kills really, but that's a 1k gold lead over to Delamore, mainly because of the tower. First blood tower is pretty important. Shoving it in the bot lane, but Delamore, oh, are they gonna go for an ult? Nope, they were just teasing it. But Fiddle is like, yeah, we are gonna fight. Man, that's a lot of damage. Camille trying to get the kill off the support, but not quite doing it. Grasso able to get it out with the skin of his teeth. Holy cow. A little bit late on that ult, but I believe they assumed that he could save that ult because it was a 3v1 situation. But Camille's shield kind of absorbs a lot of damage. But that fight down in the bot lane gave, oh, good knockup, but not quite doing it. So Prevail able to grab the last rift of this game. Now they need to figure out when they're going to use it. Because if they use it to force a team fight, it's not really all that great for them, especially against Team Delamore. Delamore's team fight potential is far greater, in my opinion. The only saving grace is that Soraka able to pop that ult, taking off any disability of, I don't know if it's, I think it's just grievous wounds, but able to heal for a lot because the enemy team's damage potential is all AoE, so Soraka could take full advantage of that with her ultimate, getting her team back into the fight with a team-wide heal. And look at that, they are forcing a team fight in mid lane with that rift, able to get some damage off on that scuttle, but taking out a tower. Ooh, Aatrox taking way too much damage on early on. That is definitely not good for Delamore. Yone with an amazing ult, taking out Soraka, forcing... Oh, not forcing anything. Prevail able to go all in. Camille, Victor, deadly combo. Oh, not quite able to get it. Are they going to get her? They're going to go all in on it. Yone coming in, trying to take down this Victor, but not quite getting damage. Oh, but the execute from the E does just enough to get the kill and the dash. Oh my gosh, that Camille. Big brain knowledge. Knowing exactly where that Yone was going to dash. He's going to dash right back over to the safety of his tower, but the Camille's too wise. Backtracking, catching the Yone off guard and getting the double buffs right for herself, as well as a 150 gold bounty. Camille definitely coming home with a purse full of doubloons after that fight. Holy cow. This gold is, right now, it's not really about the difference, it's about who has all the gold. And right now, giving all the gold to the carries of the game is, if you're on the enemy team, that is not what you want, but that is exactly what Prevail's doing, and they are taking a full advantage of that. 150 gold bounty for Kaisa, Camille, and Victor. Oh, okay. A little bit of a scrap in the top lane. Camille really wanted to get this push off, but oh, he's actually gonna fight. Oh, that might not be good. Oh my gosh! Is Camille gonna stay? Was there a ward in the bush? Oh my gosh, there was. Wow. See, this is why wards are so important. That ward over on that blue buff gave full knowledge of Camille, knowing that she can all in, and Yone and Fiddle were late to the party and spotted too, so Camille was able to back up, forcing them to stay back and just basically not do anything. Camille able to continue that pressure, but not to mention, speaking of pressure, Prevail coming in from behind. Kaisa and Soraka trying to get that Fiddle, but not quite making it. Camille dashing out, avoiding that Yone almost all in. I'm surprised he didn't ult. But I guess his E was just about to pop up and he was about to dash right back to his original location. No fights really. Victor pushing down the bot side, getting that tower and some more gold in his pocket. 200 bounty for him. Camille bumping up to a 300 bounty after that quick kill on the Aatrox. This is not looking really good for Delamore right now. Losing a lot of vision right now. Well, right now. All right nows. Everything's in a right now. Ironically enough, it's not. Because watching this, for me, 3-minute delay. For y'all, basically 6-minute delay. So we got a mention in the chat about LCS order. On the list on the bottom, or if you press tab, Mahedrian, you can organize the list of the laners on either side. Or not tab, what do you call it? Not that list, but the main list in the center where you can swap around. Maybe you could do it down there with the cursor. A little bit of technical stuff. So you can organize who's going against who. So you can drag and drop and move them around. I don't know if you can do it there. I'm not experienced with this client. But really the only difficult thing is the hold on. Gank on the Camille. Able to get the shutdown gold for the Fiddle. That's actually pretty important. That Fiddle is the primary AP damage and they really need to stack up on some AP. Well, there's not really a whole lot of armor going up on Prevail's side, but AP is AP, so it's pretty disgusting. So far it looks pretty even. A good team fight. Warwight getting a kill on that Aatrox. Warwight giving all the kills to an ADC. Very ungood. Winger getting a kill on Daylight, and that looks like it's going to be a Drake. They're going to try the 50-50 because Fiddles is still up, and Fiddle still has his smite, but I don't know if Fiddle's going to even try to contest this. There's 4 people there, and he's going to be all alone. He does have ult in about a few seconds, but I don't think he'll be up in time. Yep. Baron going over to Prevail, giving a good sizable gold lead. Well, not really. 3k gold, not really that much of a gold lead. Stopping Warwight's back, forcing him to fight Yone. Oh, this is the exhaust meta. I forgot all about this. A lot of supports are going exhaust lately. Mainly because it's like a kill or be killed lane, really. So exhaust is kind of the equivalent to heal in regards to damage. Wow, a lot of damage from the Kaisa, but not quite getting it. Flash being forced off from the fiddle. Unfortunate for Warright, but that's a lot of damage. No ultimate from Warright. Probably could have actually got a double kill if his ultimate was up. Ringguard. Oh, that's damage! Forcing the Yona to use dash. Oh, Yona using ult! Getting into full combo. A flash! Oh my gosh, what a shutdown! 750 gold over to Yone. Yone saying, I may have been 4 and 6, but I deal damage. And that's exactly what he did. That was impressive flash maneuvering. Wow, that snare for Victor was very unfortunate, not getting it onto Clone, but it didn't really quite matter because he would have ultimate right out of it. But good fight in the top lane. Excellent work from Delamore, able to get some claws back into the game. Delamore able to hold up on their own, only down one more tower compared to the opposing team. Clearing out vision. Good on Grasso. Grasso, that was one thing he was lacking last game, is vision clearing. So, good on him for starting to get that going. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, we are on the latest patch of League. Oh, hold that thought. Damn, that fear is nuts. Yep, see, this is what happens when you give Fiddle kills. He deals damage. Yep, ah ha 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 ha. Damage. We're on the latest patch. New dragons, new items. With the Chrono Drake, or the Hextech Drake, more attack speed, more summoner spell, or not summoner spell, but more cooldown in general. Telling the Cloud Drake to, oh! Hold on. Ultimate from the Soraka to trying to save that Rek'Sai's life, but Rek'Sai immediately got melted. That Yone is a force to be reckoned with. Daylight leaping in, taking a lot of damage after going in. That tower shot keeping him out of the fight. Grasso, probably hoping Grasso would have flashed in or done some combination to keep the fight going, because it was a 2v5 situation. Victor getting a tower from that push in the mid lane. Able to link back up with Camille. I think the Victor knows exactly what his fiddle is because he's preparing for something. Ooh, what an engage! Will Victor be able to come out scot-free? Nope, not quite. Oh, Camille getting a double kill. Will it be a triple? Oh, nope, not with the Zhonya's. Very sad days. Oh, flash! Good E on Camille. Not quite getting it. Getting the shield off. It's going back in. Oh! Gets the kill on the Aatrox, but not enough to get the fiddle. Oh my god. Yeah, Kaisa with items, everybody. A lot of damage. Looks like they're gonna get one inhibitor turret out of that situation. Oh, maybe an inhibitor too. Yeah, there's 4 people down on Delamore's side. That's gonna be an inhibitor. That's big for Prevail. That might be a turning point, especially with a 5k gold lead. And Drake up soon? Yes. No, it's up in a minute and change. But gives time for Prevail to clear out the jungle. Oh my god, they're gonna actually do it. So they have war coverage because they sweep the bush. And with that knowledge, oh, that's very bad for this Aatrox. Yeah. They hid in the bush knowing that they had surprise potential, and Aatrox wanting to try out those Hextech portals didn't quite work very well because, yeah, Team Prevail was ready to take him down. Whew. So those portals, you can click them and be able to teleport over to the other end of the portal and select the location you could teleport out of. Slightly, you can move around a little bit, not really too much of a range, and it's kind of slow. It's not instantaneous, so the enemy team can get the jump off you, knowing your position. Speaking of new things, Leona pulling out the new
Precision
mythic
is the
item.
only standard that
I
matters.
have no idea what it is. Hadrian, can you hover over it? It looks like it's to the right of the boots on Leona, or the bottom left
A summoner has
on the list down
disconnected.
there. Oh, Cyrus, not existing. Okay, other end. Game pause. Yep. Okay, so we have a game pause. This gives us a little bit of time to look at new items here. Even Shroud. For all y'all at home, I knew what the item does. I just didn't know what the name was. It's basically a new support item. So when you immobilize or after being immobilized, enemy champions nearby take up increased damage, and the mythic passive, just some armor, magic resist, granted to you, the holder. And that's pretty big for Leona, since Leona literally has 3 abilities at CC. Her ult, her snare, and her stun. So very good item for Leona. We do have a pause for right now because we do have a disconnect from Team Prevail. Soraka had to go take dogs out for a walk. Not really, but I'm pretending that's the case because it sounds cool. Another new item on the Victor, to the left of the boots. I think it's the Lost Queen, the Crown of the Lost Queen, if I'm not mistaken. Probably one of the best items in the game right now. What it does, it basically gives the user a shield that reduces damage by 75% for 2-3 seconds after getting into combat. So it prevents burst damage, really, initially. And it provides a little bit of movement speed and AP. So this Victor won't be able to get jumped on as hard. And if he does, it gives his team a little bit more time to counteract and rebuke the engage. Other than that, that's pretty much all it is for new items in this game. For this match at least. I don't think any other team is gonna, or any other items are gonna be built that are necessarily new. Oh no. Oh no, it's this problem. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, so this is the stupid thing about not having a tournament client for League. So to give you a little explanation here, we have a 3-minute delay in the game because League is League. So we are 3 minutes in the past, meaning that the game that they're playing is 3 minutes ahead. So they may have paused for a short time and they got back into the action, but for us, the pause stays going until something happens. I can't remember when. But it might be a bug or something. But since apparently the game has ended, and that means everybody in the game left. So the person who is in charge of the game, which I believe is Deathwind, might have left the game. So that means he does not have. We do not have access to unpause the game because everybody's gone. So that's cool. Mahedrian, let's go into a technical difficulty break real quick. And we'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to keep it clean with you. League sucks. And by that, I mean the client sucks. So TLDR, Prevail won that game, but we can't be able to stream it to you because the League client bugged out on us and we were forced on the pause screen for the entire time. So it was either wait 30 seconds for the pause screen to unpause and the game to continue to be watched, or just move it to the end of the game and then call it a day. Because Prevail won 29-22 kill score at the end of that game. So they're 2-0 and they beat De La Moore, the undefeated team in League of Legends. So yeah, that stinks. I can play by play what happened. Prevail did stuff and they smacked De La Moore in the face, and then they won. That's it. So yeah, that's cool. Um, so we're gonna go over to the post game interview. So we'll talk to you in a bit.
Fucking stay with them. Fucking stay with them. Break my bones. Break all the promises, but leave me alone. Don't break my heart. I'm not that girl that I used to be. Sometime I'm more than words. I'm beyond what I once was. I don't believe in love. Hey, hey. If I want something, I got it. Hey, hey. Oh, baby, I don't need love me. Hey, hey. Cause I love, I cannot buy it. Wasn't real with you, boy. Real, wasn't real with you, boy. You won't give me too much chances. I don't care if I am fancy brighter. Yeah, yeah, oh boy, I'm telling goodbye, I'm telling goodbye. Yeah, yeah, oh boy, I'm telling goodbye, I'm telling goodbye. I'm not that girl that I used to be. Sometime I'm more than words. I'm beyond what I once was. I don't believe in love. Hey, hey. If I want something, I got it. Hey, hey. Oh, baby, I don't need love me. Hey, hey. Cause I love, I cannot buy it. Wasn't real with you, boy. Real, wasn't real with you, boy. You won't give me too much chances. I don't care if I am fancy brighter. Yeah, yeah, oh boy, I'm telling goodbye, I'm telling goodbye. Yeah, yeah, oh boy, I'm telling goodbye, I'm telling goodbye.
I fell and lost to the war, shot me dead. I was lost and sad to the voices in my head. I'm gonna get up again. I'm gonna get up to another day. I'm not giving up again. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna get up.
And we're back again. So that was an incredibly buggy uh, game, Delamore versus Prevail, which sucks because I wanted to see everything because I knew this game was gonna be hype and I was gonna have a great time. But I digress. It's okay. Prevail 2-0 to Delamore. What a first match though. That was intense. but we're gonna hop to these interviews. And first up, we're gonna have Team Delamore. We got Daylight and Grasso, the ADC and support. Come on down,
Oh, wow.
Hey, how's it going?
gentlemen. Hey, how are y'all doing?
Buenos dias.
Buenos noches. Uh, wow. Uh, I'm so sorry about that second game. For our end, we really wanted to see that play out completely, but nevertheless, that was an intense game. For both the audience, me, and both of y'all's teams. Like, holy cow! So, how did you guys prepare for playing against this this team that actually seemed to be pretty formidable?
Dylan,
Uh,
do you want to go first?
yeah.
Okay.
Technically, I feel like a lot of us didn't prepare. We kind of just walked in here, not really prepping anything. We didn't play any games before. Um, I think me and our top laner, who is also a sub, because we don't have Clapinator to play. We haven't played in 2 weeks since before the season ended, so we haven't done any practice in. Just kind of catching up on what we should do. But in terms of preparation, no. But definitely next time we will.
Yeah, the that's the one thing I had to point out a lot is that we don't have control on which patch we're playing, unlike professional league where they can force a certain patch so they can keep consistency throughout the games and fairness. So we're kind of at the mercy of league in that regards, and obviously as well when it comes to bugs and stuff. So yeah, that was very upsetting. I was really hoping to see Clapinator, the furry murderer, but and they still banned Darius, which was surprising. But I guess Darius is just a pretty rude champion in general.
Darius busted, dude.
Yeah,
Nothing
he's
you can
kind of
say.
me.
That man, that's a thick boy.
I was surprised too personally because Warright is naturally a top laner, and if I don't know if y'all did your
Really?
research on him. Yeah, he's a top laner.
I've seen him before. He's
And
he's
bot
definitely an
maybe
80 carry.
really
Yeah.
okay. I may be
And then
wrong.
their mid laner, I've seen him around in Diamond Elo
Hmm.
in the seasons before. So
Definitely a team to fear. Honestly, yeah, I honestly thought y'all were gonna sweep the board this season. Like I was like, okay, Delamore's up again. Let's see how this game's gonna go through. Especially with your past game history. Um, so in regards to now having a team that's up to par with y'all's level, how are you guys going to prepare for these upcoming games?
Probably practice more, play the game more, kind of get. Well, with the new update, I knew they like released some new factors that are game changer, new items and shit. So I'll probably do some more research. New builds, runes, ways to build your champs. I guess ways to outplay. Just more research into the overall new, I guess, new version of the game they came out with,
Hmm.
and kind of,
I
I
saw
guess.
you were rocking one of the new items,
Yeah,
the
I
Everseal or Everstone or something like that.
Yeah, I kind of just looked at it and said, "Yeah, this will do," and then built it. I didn't know much about it, but apparently it was when we were deciding who to pick. I was kind of going through like items that work well with each other, and it's like, "Oh, this is the new meta build. All right, I guess I can do that. Test it out." It was fairly well. Wasn't bad.
The
I'm
last
just
time we
not used to
saw.
the new
Oh, go
items.
ahead. Sorry about that.
Oh no, I was just saying I'm not used to the new items and all the new. We were very thrown off by the hex gates. Kept accidentally clicking on them when we didn't want to. Fiddle's wards kept traveling with it, and we're just like, oh, I guess this
Oh,
is new.
oh, right. I forgot that bug exists. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
one of the bugs with the Hex Tech portals. Some champions' hitboxes get stuck on them, and Fiddle's control wards travel around with him through them. So that's cool.
yeah, it was kind of funky, but overall, it was a fun game. They played well. We could have been more aggressive at times. They were very aggressive. First game, second game, they kind of more respected, like the level 2 and stuff down bot, and it just became a farming match. And then we just kind of got caught out.
Hmm.
Weren't ready for some team fights. We reacted poorly to Victor pushing, split pushing. Took us a little bit too long to figure out how we wanted to deal with that. when we were chasing and Camille and Victor, they would just kind of out rotate us and pick off our ADC and our jungle. So we just had poor adaptability.
But that's something you can easily work on. And honestly, I want to see you two fight again. With less freaking bugs from Riot's client.
Ooh, I can say we'll fight again. I don't know about less bugs. It is right.
Yeah,
What
I
games
know,
we're
right?
talking
We can't
about.
really control that. I wish to God we can.
I could definitely say next time,
Yeah,
we're
right.
playing more
If you ever are
serious,
watching this.
prepare more. But
Yeah.
they were good. They were good players. I actually, I wasn't prepared for some of the things that were gonna happen. Their ADC kept freezing the wave, and things that you don't really see in these type of games. So I guess I got kind of spoiled in the games before, but next time, I'll take it more seriously. In preparation, of course.
Yeah, because you're an excellent ADC, and I want to. Dude, it was like such an intense game because I knew Warright's really good, and I was like, oh, he's going against Daylight. Oh, this is gonna be fun to watch. And the bot lane.
Thank you. He's also a good player, just
Yeah.
from what I can tell.
So that's all really the questions I have for both of y'all. Good job this game. What an intense match. Holy cow. But hopefully the next time y'all meet, it's gonna be a different story, right?
Oh
I
yeah,
hope
no,
so.
we'll
That's the
be
plan,
better
yeah.
prepared and have more fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you two again, and y'all have a wonderful rest of your night.
Of course, you guys too.
Yep, you guys too.
GGs.
Thank you.
Deuces. That was Team Delamore, Daylight and Grasso, bot and ADC, respectively. Wow, that was intense. Jeez Louise. But now we're gonna hear from the winners. Can we get Dream and Pacer up on the stage? The jungler and the mid laner.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Well, waiting on Mr. Dream. There we go.
I have to accept. My apologies.
You're good. Gentlemen, y'all surprised me. I was not expecting all that just happened that game. That first match is something I got blown out of the water. Which speaks volumes on not only y'all's skill, but inspires questions on how did y'all prepare for this match?
Jake, you wanna take this?
Yeah. So I don't think there was too much preparation on this one. I responded to a Craig. Good fun all around.
Y'all seem to had a lot of coordination in the mid and the jungle, and especially in the first game. Like those new ganks were violent to say the least. And the Echo roams were insane. I really didn't expect this high. I have not watched very many high level games like this, except in the LCS, and LCS is just a different breed. Like that's a whole different type of gameplay. But as for a tournament kind of like this, it was intense watching this kind of gameplay. So with that kind of coordination, y'all must have had like some experience playing together, or was it just casual having fun?
I think it was for
So
the most part just casual having fun. I think at least from our perspective, it's just it's even if you don't have a ton of synergy together, as long as you guys are willing to communicate and really talk about the state of the game, right? Like even you might not know each other's individual preferences and things like that, but if you're like, hey, I can see that mid lane's overextended, I've got Saul here, I can run it down into him. You kind of make stuff happen without having a lot of existing synergy.
Mm-hmm.
and this really speaks to Jake's skill set because we haven't played together before, but one of the biggest things with junglers is that they make their intentions known before they go and do whatever they're about to do. And he was perma in comms with like these really good call outs of, oh, I'm looking here, but man, this doesn't look too great, so I'm going to swap to this outcome. And it made our tempo much better because that's what junglers need to do. They got to be in there saying what they're going to do, and he did that really well.
Communication is key in this game. Well, pretty much in every game ever. But it's for a game so technical like League, so micromanagement, to have clear communication, and it's just even just as much crucial, almost as crucial as ward coverage, which y'all had an excellent amount of ward coverage in both games. Speaking of both games, it was very upsetting that us and the viewers at home weren't able to see the outcome of the second game because Riot's client is terrible, say the least. But that game looked so even. If y'all could y'all tell us a little bit what happened at the end there? I know a lot of kills happened, so some fight must have happened.
So, like they were saying, the new items kind of throw a monkey wrench into the game. And I just decided on a whim, like Shadow Flame looks like a pretty decent item, so I'll just throw this in there. So I'm sitting there, Victor, with 4 items, and I did the math. I had 60 magic penetration, which I don't know, like for people if you don't play the game, but basically their ADC had negative magic resist, which means I'm not only doing true damage, I'm doing more than true damage. So we got into a couple of fights where it literally didn't matter. If you were to go into the replay, you would see Aatrox come out of the respawn, and I killed Aatrox in like 0.7 seconds because I had so much magic penetration. So the new items are crazy, and what ended up happening was just the team fights. It's really hard to predict how they're going to go if you don't know what the items do, and then I just happen to have a crazy good synergy in my build, so I'm going to be abusing that in solo queue.
I
You can
am
bet.
going to do the same because that looked deadly. And I love Victor.
He's so good, especially with the
Yeah.
whole arcane thing. Like now he's got
Yeah,
this
he's got the arcane
backstory.
buff.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, is that just like
He's in the series, man. You got to watch it.
oh
It's really
it's
good.
the yeah, viewers at home on Netflix there is the Arcane series, League of Legends or Riot Games' first television series, and it's about some of the characters that were in the game. One of them being Victor. Watch it; it's an excellent show. But nevertheless, yeah, that was gross. But congratulations on y'all's win, taking down the champions. That must feel really good.
Hells yeah, man.
Absolutely.
Jeez Louise, I can't wait to see y'all fight again next time. Prevail looking like Prevail's being kind of a top dog a little bit. Just a little dash of top dogatry. But nonetheless,
Really?
thank you too for stopping by, taking on this interview and playing and entertaining the masses this Sunday night. Thank you.
It's our
Yeah,
pleasure,
thank you for
guys.
having us.
Y'all have a great night.
You too. See ya.
Well, it's just me and you. Voices in my head. Mahedrian. That's it for tonight. Again, I'm speaking in regards to the LHYNX gaming division. Super sorry about the client issues at the end of game 2. Riot. That's basically a good summary. They kind of suck when it comes to getting the game, working. But there's not only League of Legends out there. There's other games. We got Rocket League coming at you tomorrow on the 22nd at 9 p.m. Misfit versus Hades. That's going to be a fun game to watch. I haven't seen a whole lot of Misfits playing Rocket League, at least to my knowledge. That or it's just been forever. That might be their debut game. I'm pretty sure it is. But after that, on the 24th, just kidding, on the 27th is Rainbow Six Siege. Oh, okay. Voices in my head saying stuff, but that's okay. 27th, Rainbow Six Siege, Void versus Misfits. That's going to be a great game to watch. I'm going to sit down with my bowl of popcorn and watch it and enjoy it. Then after that, on the 28th, we got Valorant, Lotus versus Hades. Lotus's second game in Valorant. Hades, longtime fan of Hades on Valorant. They're a fun team to watch. Both of them really are fun to watch. But as for this month, that's basically it. Rocket League, Overwatch, Siege, Valorant. That's basically it for this month. I hope see you guys tomorrow for some Rocket League action. Balls going into goals, cars exploding, 10-gallon hat, cow udders for for parts on a car. I don't really know how Rocket League works when it comes to accessories, but that sounds funny as hell. But nevertheless, that's it for us. You'll have a great, wonderful night and an even better next week. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.
this up.